know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Charlotte. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Young now to throw right away. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. And sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
On 2nd down, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd and 6. Young. Secured by the veteran, Adam Thielen. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it kicks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Young. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. That big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
Here's Young to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. To throw is Young. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. C.J. Uzomah. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
One quarter in the books. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Second down and 8. Prescott now. Now a screen set up for Henry. Loose inside the 30. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A huge play for Dallas. A pickup of 44 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. This is Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Young. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Young.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Finding room across midfield. Inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans, and it'll lead to a second down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. 3rd and a yard. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Henry tries to pull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Young. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. To throw is Young.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
At the 19-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, Young. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Going up top for Evans. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On fourth down, Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin on the return. They'll go with the reverse. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26. They'll throw again. Dak. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Again, Prescott to the air. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and long. Young. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
They'll go. Young. Again, working deep downfield. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. They'll go again with Hubbard. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
That one intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. The open man is Tolbert. And he will score. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Young. It's from the right side and corralled by Thielen. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break. Seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
2nd and a yard. Here's the toss, right side to Henry.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
On the ground, here's Henry. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Got a man. That's Tolbert. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action with Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way. Live to play another down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Back to throw. Young.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Line of scrimmage, the 4. It's third down and goal. Prescott now. That one taken in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Dallas. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Panthers 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Take that. Thank you.
The owner was happy with that one. Thank you.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Young. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
Third and long.
Hey, let's go.
To throw is Young. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. The Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On play action, Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the gun, it's Young. Oh. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's going to be their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.